Welcome back to Cryptic Cove, your sanctuary for the mysterious, the unexplained, and the deeply intriguing. Today, we're delving into one of the most baffling and infamous cases in aviation history, the D.B. Cooper hijacking. This unsolved mystery has puzzled law enforcement and captivated the public for decades. Who was D.B. Cooper, and how did he manage to vanish without a trace? Let's uncover the story behind the only unsolved air piracy case in commercial aviation history. Are you ready? Let's get started. On November 24, 1971, a man using the alias Dan Cooper purchased a one-way ticket on Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305, a short trip from Portland, Oregon, to Seattle, Washington. Little did the crew and passengers know, they were about to become part of one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. As the Boeing 727 took off from Portland International Airport at 2:50 p.m., the man dressed in a dark suit, white shirt, black tie, and sunglasses took his seat in the rear of the plane, 18C. He ordered a bourbon and soda and seemed to blend in with the other passengers. Shortly after takeoff, he handed a note to flight attendant Florence Schaffner. Assuming it was a typical flirtatious message, she slipped it into her pocket without reading it. Cooper leaned forward and whispered, "Miss, you'd better look at that note. I have a bomb." Florence initially thought it was just another passenger trying to flirt. But when she read the note, she realized the gravity of the situation. The note stated that he had a bomb and demanded her to sit down beside him. Cooper then showed her the contents of his briefcase, wires, red sticks, and a battery, convincing her that he was serious. Cooper demanded $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, 2 primary and 2 reserve, and a fuel truck standing by in Seattle to refuel the aircraft for his next destination. The flight crew communicated his demands to air traffic control, and the authorities scrambled to meet them. As Flight 305 circled Puget Sound for approximately 2 hours, the FBI and Seattle police gathered the ransom money and parachutes. During this time, the passengers were unaware of the true nature of the situation, believing it to be a mechanical issue. Cooper remained calm and polite, even paying for his drink and offering to request meals for the flight crew. One FBI agent said, "We had to act quickly to gather unmarked bills and secure the parachutes. The priority was to ensure the safety of the passengers and crew." The ransom money was gathered from several Seattle area banks, and each bill was photographed to create a record of the serial numbers. Once we had everything Cooper requested, we coordinated with the airline to deliver the items discreetly. The plane landed at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport at 5:39 p.m., where Cooper allowed the 36 passengers and 2 flight attendants to disembark in exchange for the ransom and parachutes. The remaining crew, including Captain William A. Scott, co-pilot, and flight engineer, stayed on board. With the ransom and parachutes on board, Cooper instructed the crew to fly southeast toward Mexico City at a low altitude of 10,000 feet and at a speed of 200 knots. He also specified that the landing gear remain deployed, the wing flaps be lowered to 15 degrees, and the cabin remain unpressurized. Somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest, Cooper made his move. Given the conditions that night, rain, wind, and near-freezing temperatures, Cooper's jump was incredibly risky. He had no real way of knowing where he would land, and the terrain below was treacherous. However, he seemed to have enough knowledge about parachuting and the 727's aft stairway to make the jump plausible. The plane's unique rear stairway allowed him to jump out without being blown against the aircraft's body. Around 8:13 p.m., the crew felt a sudden change in air pressure, indicating that the aft stairway had been opened. Cooper jumped from the plane with the ransom money, disappearing into the night. The exact location of the jump was somewhere over southwestern Washington, near Ariel. The FBI launched an extensive manhunt, searching the rugged terrain where Cooper was believed to have landed. Despite their efforts, no trace of him or the money was found. The case quickly became a media sensation, with the elusive hijacker earning the moniker D.B. Cooper due to a reporter's mistake. We combed through the forests and mountains, but it was like searching for a needle in a haystack. The area is vast and challenging to navigate. After a while, it felt like he had vanished into thin air. The dense foliage and difficult terrain made the search nearly impossible. The FBI followed up on hundreds of leads and suspects over the years, but none panned out. The case remained open, with Cooper's fate and true identity shrouded in mystery. The agency even used military paratroopers and search planes, but with no success. Over the decades, numerous theories and suspects have emerged. Some believe Cooper died during the jump, while others think he successfully escaped and lived under a new identity. Several potential suspects have been investigated, but none have been definitively proven to be D.B. Cooper. The D.B. Cooper case has attracted a lot of attention from amateur sleuths and professional investigators alike. Some of the most compelling suspects include Richard Floyd McCoy, who carried out a similar hijacking just months later, and Kenneth Christensen, a former Northwest Orient employee with a suspicious background. However, conclusive evidence linking any of these individuals to the Cooper hijacking has remained elusive. In 1980, a young boy named Brian Ingram discovered a rotting package containing $5,800 in $20 bills along the Columbia River, about 20 miles from Vancouver, Washington. The serial numbers matched those of the ransom money, raising more questions than answers about Cooper's fate. The D.B. Cooper hijacking has left an indelible mark on popular culture. It has inspired books, movies, TV shows, and songs, cementing Cooper's place as a folk hero and an enduring enigma. The D.B. Cooper story taps into a fundamental human fascination with mystery and rebellion. He has been romanticized as a modern-day Robin Hood or an anti-establishment hero. This image persists despite the criminal nature of his actions. Despite the passage of time, the mystery of D.B. Cooper continues to captivate the public imagination. The FBI officially closed the case in 2016, but for many, the enigma of D.B. Cooper remains unsolved and endlessly intriguing. The fascination with the D.B. Cooper case has not waned. In recent years, modern technology and renewed interest have led to new investigations and theories. From advanced forensic analysis to deep dives into historical records, the search for answers continues. We have access to tools and technologies that were not available to the original investigators. By re-examining the evidence, analyzing DNA samples, and utilizing new forensic techniques, we hope to uncover new leads that could finally solve this mystery. For example, in recent years, investigators have analyzed DNA traces found on Cooper's tie, though no matches have yet been made. Amateur sleuths have also played a significant role in keeping the investigation alive. Online forums, documentaries, and podcasts have kept the discussion going, with new theories and suspects being proposed regularly. Some have even used satellite imagery to search for potential landing sites. Despite the extensive investigations and numerous theories, the fate of D.B. Cooper remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history. Did he perish in the wilderness, or did he successfully disappear with the ransom money? The truth may never be known. The D.B. Cooper case is a perfect storm of mystery, intrigue, and adventure. It challenges our understanding of crime and human behavior. The fact that it remains unsolved only adds to its allure. The very nature of the case, with its elements of daring and defiance, captures the imagination. As we continue to seek answers, the story of D.B. Cooper serves as a reminder of the enduring human fascination with the unknown and the thrill of the chase. The D.B. Cooper hijacking is a tale that defies easy explanation. It is a story of daring, mystery, and the elusive nature of truth. Whether Cooper met his end in the wilds of the Pacific Northwest or lived out his days in anonymity, his legend lives on. What do you think happened to D.B. Cooper? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the enigmatic world of D.B. Cooper. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay updated on all our latest explorations. If you have your own theories or questions about this case or any other mysterious topics, let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from our community and might even feature your insights in a future episode. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we delve into another fascinating and mysterious story from history. This is Cryptic Cove, signing off.